Na, hellóztok, sziasztok srácok! Folytatjuk ott, ahol abba hagytuk. Lehetőleg most már többen leszünk, nagyon remélem, de a remény hal meg utoljára. Na, folytatjuk a nyomozást. Yeah.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had
Hát annyi küldetést csinálunk meg, amennyit tudunk.
very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not.
Ja, úgy
Disreputable
tűnik.
business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dentouille. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill
Ez a
him.
rip-rap rock, ami nem dob, csak néha napján feldob.
I'm sorry, Anne. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
Addig jó.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him, especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I
Arra
leave
is
now?
gondoltam már, hogy előveszem a régi laptopomat, és hogy azon is megpróbálom közvetíteni a Twitchre is, és akkor lehet, hogy így egyszerre két helyen is élőzném.
So, you Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some
Már
great
lehet, hogy ez nem működne, na mindegy, majd egyszer megnézem.
Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Bullock guy. So. Right. Oh.
dico cacicum idahadonga. Ikinkuno pamuneraci.
Majd kipróbáljuk persze.
Dico donga kun hankabi. Cacicum idahadonga. Ikinkuno dico tong. Dico donga kun.
Ciddi badıvanı nidi bobo. Muçu şakbaka.
Dico donga kun hankabi.
Ciddi badıvanı ni tong haitwam cici jung lumpa.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. Certainly nothing would...
Of course.
Igen, majd azt is
So, what do you...
fogom nyomatni.
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground trans... Can I leave now? So... You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything. And the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him... I don't know why this is causing you so much... Right.
Valami nem jó.
Runda digo donga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamul ka chikun ita donga. Runda digo donga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez.
Miki, grabul moko. Kachichu.
Ja, druidot nem kérdeztem, jó
Is
idióta
there any
vagyok.
other? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder has been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information? Is there any other information? According to the municipal authorities near the Garan spaceport, there had been news of violent drug activity in the cantina at the port. Apparently, a Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past several weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? Very well.
How can I be of further... But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me.
Hoppá!
I slept in my own bed while I was in the next room.
Az kemény.
As much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. How can I be... Of course.
Lássuk, ja. Mit mond a csávóra?
So, what? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of a big space. We've been partners in that business for well over 20 years, and we've been doing just fine the way we are. Right.
Runda digo donga kun ka. Runda digo donga kun hunkabi. Wana kun be.
Ta kunjus tak Miki, grabul moko. Kachichu ita dunga.
Ka chikun ita donga. Ik.
Mujashak pakhan.
Is there any other... We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from... Is that... East... There... Swarfa is... Very well.
Ja, tudom.
How can I be afraid? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cat hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? Of course.
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for each
Hát
other. He had this one really
sejtem,
nice light blaster rifle
mivel
that he always
ugye
used. I always wished I could get myself a rifle like the
ha
one he had.
Johnny's make
szinteket
delicate weapons
csíped,
with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So... Right.
Ronda dijo nunca kun hankabi. Ta kun just tak miki grabul mogo. Ronda dijo nunca kun.
Is there any other... I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched and searched, but I cannot seem to come up with
persze,
anything at
persze,
all.
holnap
I
is
tried
lesz
to
rá.
find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with the authorities, but there does not seem to be one. Is there any other information you need? I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. Is there... We cannot get any more specific analysis. Is there... Very well.
Így.
How can I be of further assistance? That blast? Even in... how can I... Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Normally, I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder... Mr. Nedick, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems...
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is... Of course.
So... That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weapon. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Johnny's make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have... Right.
Jó, jó. Majd oda figyelek.
Ronda dijo nunca ta kun. Kachi kun idaho donga. Iki mucho shot baka.
Is there any other... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of...
Pommos kaptam, erővéletlen pommos kaptam.
The blood on the weapon is definitely not Corker's.
Pommost. Nem tudott
There was a
volna
bacterial
szólni.
contaminant in the sample that had been taken back to the laboratory, and it had become degraded. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample other than the fact it did not belong to Corker. Is there any other information you need?
Nem figyeltem.
I have
No.
just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood. The blood on the weapon is definitely not Corker's. Unfortunately, there was a... We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample. Other... Is there any other... I am sorry. Is there... Very well.
How can I be for... Of course.
So. Right.
Lenne dihotonga kun hankadi. Kupra chekopa. Gino mulera kimpaja. Slimo podwama. Lenne dihotonga kun hankadi.
Talán most már sikerül.
Hey, what are you doing?
Mule slimo podadaranga kumbis mule rabes.
I can leave now, then?
What? No! No. If I'm going, I'm not going alone. You don't know what you've done. Look, I came out here, I admit, to kill Calder. But so did Rickard. He must have thought it was Calder when he shot and hit me. So I'm going to prison. But I shouldn't be going alone. Yes, I came out here and killed Calder, but Rickard was here too.
Dolpa da bongualeo gandonan chuchu.
Persze, amint vége ennek a streamnek, átmegyek akkor Twitchre, és akkor folytatom a Star Wars Phantom Menace-t. Más néven a bajlós árnyakat. Na! Hát nem sikerült teljesen megoldani az ügyet, de nem baj. Aki majd játszik vele utólag, az majd láthatja, hogy hogyan kell megoldani. Hát én még annó PS1-en toltam. Azon már nem most volt. Remélem, hogy erre kell menni érte. És akkor megszerezzük a droidot. Na, akkor menjünk oda-vissza, és akkor megszerezzük. Remélem nem spawnolnak újra le a szörnyek, mert egy rákot kapok. Hát jó lenne, ha több HP-m lenne.
I will be your doom!
Hát nem áll jól a színál. Gondoltam.
Is there any... Very well.
Ja. De gyorsan megcsinálom, pikpak.
How can I be further? But I'm sorry. Of course.
Ne aggódjál, mindjárt túl leszünk rajta.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, what can I... Right.
Is there any... The southward speeder... Is there... Apparent... Is there... Very...
Ja, muszáj lesz.
Chikun idahon runda digo donga kun hankabi. Jino ba the one in tong hai. Chikun idahon donga. Yekin kuno takun just tak miki grabul mogo. Mucho.
So, that I always wished I could each that. Right.
How can I be further? Even how can I? Of course.
Is there any other... Is there... Very well.
Mucho shot back.
Is there any... I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunate, we cannot get any more specific analysis. Is there any... Fail.
Donde dijo Donga? Donde dijo Donga kun han?
Hey, hey!
Donde dijo Donga kun hankabi? When kun bez ching tong abom sha umino? Ka chi kun ida.
Good.
Bazd meg, ez így nem jó. Pedig majdnem sikerült.
Kavadupak. Donde dijo Donga?
What? Shangji Locha wanna woman? No.
Yeah, I came out, but
I'm talking to
Donde dijo Donga kun han? Ka chi kun. Donde dijo
I came out talk.
Achuta. Unga kun bistolbi kikoe.
Na mindegy. Nem érdekel már. Majd még a harc előtt majd mentünk. Az, sajnos az. Mentünk egyet.
I will be your doom!
De miért nem lehet vele egyből beszélgetni? Miért kell vele mindenképp megküzdeni?
You are strong.
Ez az, na végre.
I am Juhani, and this is my grove. This is the place of my dark power. This is the place you have invaded. When I embraced the dark side, this is where I sought my solace. It is mine. When I slew my master, Quatra, I knew I could never go back. Power enough to crush the life from someone such as you. Or... Yes, I struck her down in the middle of training. But it would... The council has sent you here to kill me. Why then, when you bested me so easily, did you not... Lies. Leave me and come back when you have the... Talk. You who have beaten me so easily... Not anger. Peace. Yet even with your naive, I am pathetic. I sit here and thank myself to be great by embracing the dark side, but I am not. I always thought they held me back, or jealous of my power. This is... Why? Because I am right. That's why. I can see that. Do not look at me again. I have fallen. And talk. Not I am. I seem to still have much to learn, but I wish the cost of my ignorance had not been so high. If she were alive now, there would be so... How can the council ever take me back with what I have done? Striking my master down in anger is unforgivable.
Igen, tudok róla.
The council may for... I am not... Leave me. Do not know... If... How... The council may forgive us. I am not... Leave.
Basszus.
I do not know... If... How...
Nem áll szándékomban.
And denied. No, no, I can't. Leave me to...
Bassza meg.
I do not... But learning does not... It was I who hurt. Leave me to...
Ezen ülte.
What to do? She knew I would be headstrong. Instead, I betrayed her. It was I. Leave me to... I do not know. If... How... If I show them I am free of passion, that I am serene, and maybe, just maybe, do you think they would? Could... I thank you, Master Chen. I will return to the council then. I shall submit again. I thank you. I am sure I will hear great...
Oh, na végre. Jó, az vagyok. Nagy nehezen megcsináltam.
What? What?
És most mentünk. Haha. Ja, majd mindjárt kipakolom. És hol van ez? Hol van a Jedi Mester? Mindent látni, csak azt nem. Gyerünk, intézzük el. Ó, de jó szintet léptek, ez az.
What?
Jó, most már csak az a kérdés, hogy hol van a droid. Droidikák.
Here it is!
Majd lehet én is úgy csinálom. Én azt tudom, csak szétnézek. De egyelőre velük még nem foglalkozok.
This is Mike.
És megyünk, megkeressük a robotot. Hát jó, még soha nem volt amúgy ennyire gyenge a karakterem. Ez így nagyon gyengusz. Ilyen gyenge karakterem még soha nem volt. Igen, és mégis igen, a csillagkó az nagyon nehéz lesz. Hát hol van az a droid? Istenem te! Hát nem hiszem el. Mindenképp persze az is kifejlesztjük majd. Na most merre menjek? A déli úton menjek, vagy vagy az északi úton? Na mindegy, megnézzük az északit. Nem, ez nem jó. Biztos valamit nem vettem észre. Igen, tudom. Meg.
Yes, but I have my reasons. I'm afraid my elder became a bit too attached. She tried to treat me as her... She is obsessed. She rarely sees other people. She was becoming more and more insular. I thought it best. In fact, that was the reason I came here. I think it would be best if I were no longer a factor. Please. What? You're right. How could I be so selfish? I must not think only of myself, but of how it affects her. She must be frantic. And if she lost, I must return then.
Na, ezt is megcsináltuk. Hogy... Mentünk. Ha mehet a buli.
Sure.
Persze, mindenképp.
What? Sure.
Hát mert a szörnyek megsebesítettek. Hát, amennyire tudom, gyógyítgatom, persze. De hát nem megy fel a kék csík olyan gyorsan, hogy pikpak be lehessen gyógyítani. Nincsen már. Ha lenne, már rég használnám. De nincs. Persze, mindenképp kell majd venni. Szerintem mehetünk vissza. Hogy akar csinálni mégis. Aha, oké. Sajnos nem engedi, pedig jó lenne. Hát nyilván meg fog dögleni. Már meg van oldva.
The beast you...
Azt mondjam, droid cuccokat árul.
제노바도 니디보보. 론더 디호동가 군 한가비. 오늘 군 베스칭 무주샥 바깥.
Ha! Good to see things in this.
동 아봉샤 옵니다. 뭔가 시가 두 아치. 제노바도 무.
Azokra a kardokra nincsen szükség. Jó ruha kéne. Nem fogjuk őket használni. Azt a kurva jó drága. Na majd még ezen elgondolkodunk. Jelenleg most csak 30, mert nem, tehát megvárom, amíg berakosgatom a fénykardba a cuccokat, és majd csak utána adok el még egy-két dolgot.
I must give you my thanks. I have spoken to the council, and they have helped me see the truth. Quattra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was fooled. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quattra wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light. After our last battle, Quattra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore. When I left, Quattra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
Giving you a second chance like this is a clear sign of weakness. Sometimes I find it hard to believe the Jedi could defeat my people in battle.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force and the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Giovanni visszafogadta az enklavé, amíg a tanács megvitatja az ügyét. Úgy tűnik, a megbocsátás még azoknak is előjöhet, akik oly nagyot buktak.
I must congratulate you on your actions. You have saved Johanny and brought her back into the Order, and have given us all great hope for your future success. May the Force be with you as you continue your training.
It is good to see Johanny has returned to the way of the light. You are to be commended for your role in this. Your actions give us great hope for the future. Go to Master Jar and inform him that Johanny has returned to us. I think you may be nearing the end of your apprenticeship.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past? Those who do not learn as a chronicle, the Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak. Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated.
Ja, lehet, hogy megcsináljuk azt, akkor utána átmegyek a Teachre folytatni a Performance.
All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a camp. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for massive assault. 7 years ago, the Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet in the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to
Knights of the
4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
A Knights of the Old Republicot csak itt YouTube-on akarom csinálni. Twitch-en nem szeretném, mert ott amúgy sem néznek olyan sokan, még utólag se.
No one is denying. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord.
A Performance persze.
Initially, the bulk of the Sith force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power.
Igen, most fogom majd folytatni, igen.
Some of the ships... For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories, and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan.
Nyugodtan, persze. Rafael, Padawan néven találsz meg ott.
That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's
de amúgy lent a leírásban megtalálod.
Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Your confidence is admirable, but you must guard against Revan's tail. May the Force be with you.
Na, menjünk dumcsizzunk a izével, és akkor És akkor Gábor, lehet, hogy inkább ma befejezem ezzel.
The ancient grove has been cleared, and Juhani's journey down the dark path has been halted.
És akkor átmegyek inkább Tilsre folytatni a bajlósányokat.
She struck her master in anger during her training and injured her greatly.
Már így is egy órája
choice to test Juhani this way.
nyomom ezt.
Seems to have made its point. Juhani has been redeemed, and you have passed your final test. Congratulations, apprentice. Or should I say, congratulations, Padawan. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Jedi. Let me be the first to welcome you as a full-fledged member of our order.
Persze, mindenképp bedobáljuk. Na, még beszélünk Bastillával, és akkor...
If you have questions, you should direct them toward...
Nem? Jó. Na, srácok, a mai rész eddig tartott. Remélhetőleg mindenki jól érezte magát. Igen, tudom. Na, srácok, tényleg a mai rész eddig tartott. Remélem jól szórakoztatok, akár akik majd utólag nézik meg, azoknak is nagyon szépen köszönöm. Holnap folytatjuk, megcsináljuk holnap akkor ezt a csodálatos részt, és akkor ezzel a bolygóval akkor holnap végzünk. Holnap, ha kérdeznétek, hogy mikor lesz live, akkor ilyen megpróbálok én délután körül jönni, mert hát ha akkor többen lesznek. Úgyhogy srácok, nagyon szépen köszönöm tényleg, hogyha megnézitek a videót, azt külön köszönöm, hogyha feliratkoztok. Srácok, ha tetszett a videó, akkor lájkoljátok, ha nem tetszett, akkor nyugodtan diszlájkoljátok. Ne felejtsétek el a csatornámra feliratkozni, a csengőt mindenképp nyomjátok be. Az erő legyen veletek mindig. Még beállítok egy-két dolgot, valószínűleg ilyen max. Ilyen 5 perc maximálisan. Na, srácok, az erő legyen veletek mindig. Sziasztok!